From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Takes the handoff. Now Minshew. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
No frills? Fancy. That was just a good old offensive line, dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive.
Attack!
Mahomes. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think it's enough.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. I certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, there's Ray Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. First out of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Allen on third and short. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We're to the end of one. 8-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Another one for Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29. It's a design boot. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
First time this game they've looked to it. And things look tougher now with third and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 15.
Allen gonna throw again. Here's a screen for Cook. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 11.
To throw again, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Matt Prater for the point after try. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go on, Eddie.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
Working quickly here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
Mahomes to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Allen now on 1st down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen.
16 yards.
Back to Shakir, this is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. Cook. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Goes to the hurry-up here.
56.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Cook again. And this time he makes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills push their lead to 6.
Chiefs 8. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. All right, 80. Hey, 15.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 34-yard 30-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow. Right side.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the Bills' 45-yard line.
Attack, get on
The
the
dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15. Hey, 57. Right side.
Final throw before the break. And he put everything he's got behind it. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. And not from the pistol to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was brought down by
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 11.
Working from the gun, it's Allen.
5-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front and to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. This is ahead for about 5. It was Chris Jones, an All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons, who took him down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule to take some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Bills, 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Buffalo.
Look out.
Allen setting up play action. Catch made by Cooks. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Another Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
319. Attack.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
2nd and 10.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Look out.
From the red zone now. Hold in by his back. Cook. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Again, Allen to the air. That one connects. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well,
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for two.
yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a two-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get two.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
For big yards on the right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
and a Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs, 14 points back.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for two does not work. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a two-score game with that two-point conversion.
Could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they can't add anything after that recovery part.